Hey people, do you see that?
What do we need to
I know
do
that.
something about it.
I know that.
Then
Do you,
stop. Just
no,
record it and let's go.
do you see that? This water is in here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my, that pipe is clogged, Marcane. There's just way too much water saturation here. Do you see this, people?
Okay, they've seen it. Let's go.
Okay, people, I don't know what's wrong with this battery. Not fully recharged or something. I don't know what's going on with this. No. Just stay out of here. My landlord needs to do something about this shit. I'm telling you, this stuff is like a freaking foot deep. You can see it. Just creeping up over there into the, okay? The only reason we got this under control right now is because the last time this shit happened, running around at 3 o'clock in the morning. Can you see that? That's my old pond pump. Draining it down this way. Oh, great. That's all I need is a freaking car. No, stop! Get on! Stop! Jesus Christ, man! Who is that? You see that? Okay, people, I don't know why this battery, I think the battery in this camera is just going in general.
Yeah.
Andre, please stand back. Okay, this water, people, is like, here's my basement door. You can see where it is. Okay, it's coming in like crazy. It's going up in there. I'm telling you, ever since I moved into this house, shit's just getting ruined. All the time ruined. My landlord needs to do something about those people next door. I'm serious. Because this is water saturation coming in from next door. Okay? He needs to do something about this fucking roof.
I am sleepy yet.
And he needs to do something about that pipe over there. It has to be snaked out this year. It has to be. After 6 fucking years, it has to be snaked out. This is going to start going into the basement. It's all wet underneath. Well, not there. You can't. I know you can't see it in the dark. Of course, these things always happen in the dark. But it's halfway underneath the steps already, people. The water. You can see it right here. You can hear it. If you can't see it, you can hear it. Okay, again, you can't see it. That's night vision. I don't know why the battery's not working on this, but my fish pond, that's supposed to be my fucking fire pit, is a pond now. Okay, people, this is so disheartening. I phoned up my landlady. I told her I did the best that I could by running that pump. It's underneath that. The water is so high that what it's doing is it's knocking over this stuff. These were doors that I brought home to fix the doors that are broken downstairs in the basement. But of course, I couldn't find anybody to help do that, and my landlord didn't help to find anybody to help do that. So obviously that door is rotten. So after this video, people, I'm going to take this door and that door and I'm going to put it up by the road. I'm going to check the hose, make sure it's still draining out on the road. Can you see how high up that water is? Okay, on the tarp there, that's touching the ground. You're probably looking at about 6 to 8 inches deep in some areas, just in that area alone. The water line is right there. You can see it. Right there's the water line. Okay, there's the water line. It's creeping up underneath in here. You know what my landlady said to me? She said, this is why I don't want to keep the house. Because I told her, look, it's been 6 years. You need to snake out that pipe. Okay? It gets a lot of sand, grit, crud, the soil erosion, washing in. You need to do something about those people next door. Okay? With their no drainage tiles. You know what she just basically said to me, people? I can't stand it. I don't want this house. I want to sell this house. Basically, you know, maybe not in exactly those words. I'm telling you, they own 4 houses. They told me they just sold one. They live in a beautiful brand new house that they built just last year for themselves. Because they had bought the property, saved money so that they could buy the house, or build the house. They built the house. Right? It's one of those monster homes. And okay, and it's not like I haven't been trying here with this weed problem and everything else that I go through in a fucking day. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate them cutting me some slack with me breaking up my rental payments because of what happened to Uncle John. But you tell me how this is my responsibility to have to worry about this water coming into the fucking basement. Okay? I'm surprised it's not flooding the basement because there's a hole on the other side in there through the cement that it just, right, floods the complete basement. And this time around, this has only happened twice to me. This is the second time. This time, it's coming in this way, right? And I just cleaned that. I tried to clean, my arm is only so long, people. I can only stick my hand in so fucking far into that pipe. My daughter's boyfriend stuck his hand in that fucking pipe, trying to grab out the sand and the dirt and, you know, miscellaneous little bits of rocks and things that just get washed away, you know, for the last 6 fucking years. You know, every now and then I have to stick my hand in there right up to my freaking, past my elbow. And pull this stuff out so that this doesn't happen. So I just simply phoned her and I said, look, please, think about it. You know, you're going to have to get somebody to come in here and snake that thing out after all these years. Because this is not fair, people. I'm going to be up all night, coming out every fucking half an hour, subjecting myself to possibly being electrocuted because the pump cord is plugged into my car there, which is tarped up because I took it off the road because I ain't got no money for jack shit anymore. Nothing, people. Uncle John, okay, let's blame Uncle John for this one. He left me with the high fucking debt load after he used me to look after his sick, crazy fucking wife and left me in a dump. After I looked after him for 25 freaking years plus. So his family can sit up on the other end of this YouTube video and laugh their fucking heads off. Well, guess what? I learned something about Shawnigan Lake listening to the debate in the House, and they're gonna start polluting your water. And you know what? I hope the hell whatever fucking company moves into Shawnigan, Victoria B.C, pollutes it so bad that you gotta run out of that fucking that freaking little dinky ass town, and I hope the hell you rot in fucking hell. I know you can't see it, but that fire pit is a pond. Okay, people, it's either two things. There's either demons around us, in terms of the devil freaking, you know, and his workers, or it's freaking fucking aliens. Because something has changed in the last 10 years. And it's changed for the worse. You know, I have been through some really shady crap and have had to be subjected to some really awful things in my life. But some of the stuff that goes on today, whether it's through the court system, you know, whether it's through public service sectors, you know, providing public service to the public, you know, whether it's landlords and their business practices, you tell me why my landlady should talk to me like this tonight. I didn't raise my voice. I wasn't hollering. I wasn't panicking. My son came upstairs. Mom, the basement is going to start to flood. And, we just went through that with the freaking pipe, right? Downstairs. That's probably why maybe the pipe isn't fucking draining. Because it's in the pipe. Who knows? I don't know. The point is, when you buy a car, whether it's new or used, don't you do regular maintenance on that car? When I parked my car, people, my car was driving perfectly fine. I hadn't tuned it up for a year. I did air care, and the only thing that I had to do on that car within a 1-year period was to adjust my carburetor. And it cost me $145, which I couldn't afford, by the way, right? But I was in the middle of driving, so I didn't have a choice. So I didn't pay a bill that month. And it got me through until my car insurance ran out. But, I have to pay rent first. And then I got to think about hydro, and I got to think about gas, and I got to think about the kids and everything else, right? So I took the car off the road, even though I could still drive it. Now, it probably won't even turn over because the battery probably died since it's been parked. And you want to know why I took it off the road? Is because I couldn't afford to pay for the repair in the event that it should break within the second year of insuring it after Uncle John was gone. Well, I don't know how people can expect to own houses and never do repairs. Because it kind of seems that way. They're always holding this house over my head as if it's my fault that that pipe back there has been a problem long before I ever moved in. Just like when I moved in here in December of 2009, a week before Christmas, this pipe clogged up to the point where we had no fucking access to do dishes or laundry up and down for 2 weeks because it was Christmas time and New Year's Eve and nobody was available. And that somehow I suddenly moved in and I suddenly did something and it was suddenly my fault that there was a problem with that fucking pipe when my landlord knew all along there was a problem with the pipe. Just like they know there's a problem with that pipe back there. Just like they know there's a problem with the pipes next door. But maybe they're friends with the people next door, with that owner, because they're both the same freaking, they come from probably the same church. They probably pray together. And that's why nothing gets fixed. And if it does get fixed, I just get reprimanded for it. It's my fault for asking to fix the fucking leaky porch. It's my fault for asking to fix the fucking garage with the leaks in there and the roof crashing in. So now she's threatening to sell the house again! She just sold one! All over a fucking pipe! But in the meantime, it is my stuff that gets ruined all the time. The only reason there's a shed in the front is because me and my son and I, proper English, hauled it from next door after we dismantled it because the guy gave it to us before he moved out of that house. And I had no storage when I moved in here with a big fucking mess in this yard and nowhere to put tools or anything. So when somebody offered me the opportunity to dismantle a shed and drag it across the street and build it in my yard, I took it. Did I ever get a thank you for that? No. Same thing with that shit on the back there. There was no shed there. There was no even potatoes. There was nothing. Nothing. But I was expected to do the yard. But I was never given a shed to store anything. And I never even got a thank you. Because it's all about profit. Everything's about profit. Just like today with the court. It was about profit. Who cares if they pit son against father? Daughter against father. Father against daughter. Father against mother. Who cares if they pit each other against each other as long as they get their fucking money? And as for that Shawnigan Lake shit, polluting the water in Shawnigan Lake, well, we can blame the Duncan clan for that one. Those people that are living out there and having to struggle with polluted water now because big corporations are moving in, and they're going to pollute the drinking water called Shawnigan Lake, where Uncle John was medically kidnapped and taken to. Well, anyone from Shawnigan Lake, go look up the fucking Duncan clan. Thank them for this one. Because it's people like them that are, I don't know what they are, people, but there's too many of them. I told my landlady, do what you want, I don't fucking care. If my basement gets flooded, I don't fucking care. My shit gets ruined, I don't fucking care. I didn't say fucking. I just said, I don't care. I'm at the point where you think you don't care? Try living in this muddy waters. Because it sure in the hell ain't fucking clean. My fire pit is full. Did you see how big that fire pit is? It's full, people. It's full of fucking water. I can only imagine what's on that side of the house. From my loving neighbor that wants to tell my landlady that he should kick me out so he can move in some new tenants. Somebody better than me. Anyway, it's gonna be an all-nighter. And thank God I got that little palm pump. Because without that little palm pump that I got for the front, my basement right now would be a pond. And you know what? It's only 9 o'clock at night and it's still fucking raining with Sook on my back. Here's Sook. He's on my back, whipping me. Hey, why aren't you outside working? Why aren't you outside cleaning up the yard for the fucking landlord? Huh? Yeah, because if you don't, we're gonna come in and we're gonna charge the landlord another $20,000 fucking dollars. Bullshit. My grandson is so brave. I'm telling you. Okay, the water is receding, people. Slowly but surely. We've moved up by 3 feet. Okay? I think what happened here was my daughter's boyfriend laid down this to protect the pump. You can hear it. Andre, we're not going to walk on this.
No, I'm just going to walk right here. The water don't
You just stay quiet. You can hear the pump. Stay quiet. It's running underneath the board. Hold on. We're going to go make sure the water is draining out.
You have to be careful.
Can you hear this, people?
Oh, Dad, don't now hurt me. Look, a Bravo. Look, it's a Bravo. I'll go check it.
Is it running?
No.
Yes, it is.
Yep, it is.
Okay, you put the light on the pump or on the hose.
Yep.
There's our drainage, people. We can thank a homeless man.
Yeah.
I'm serious. It was a homeless man at
Yeah.
3:30 in the morning. A couple of years ago, when that hole plugged up and the water was backdrafting into the freaking basement,
Yeah.
and my oldest daughter, Andre's mom,
Yeah.
came and took me to all these places where she knew people, and it was a homeless man
Yeah.
that came at 4 o'clock in the morning. 3:34 in the morning. Uh-oh, we don't want to break the pump. Let's go. I'm not supposed to be even walking on it. Let it run. It's running. And he rigged up my fish pond to do whatever it's doing right now.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm not a plumber, people. Look at this. This is so disgusting.
Yeah, and look at that.
Okay, let's go look at our new pond, Andre.
Yeah, at the front.
Well, that one too.
We'll go look at it.
I'm telling you, this piece of property is turning into a fucking lake.
Yeah.
And it's not Shawnigan Lake.
And it's turned to scare trip. It's turning. This is the mystery.
Obviously, it stopped raining in here, right?
Yeah, look at that.
This has never been like this, people.
See? Do you see
Hold on.
all that water?
We gotta stand back. We gotta try and get this to cameras. Just give the camera a minute here. You just hold the light in there.
Yeah. See that water? Water.
Let's give the camera here.
Yeah.
Let's put it in night screen here. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if that makes a difference. We'll just hold on. We got to give the camera a second to adjust itself. Doesn't seem to be wanting to adjust. Don't fall into the pond.
I did. It's not fun now. It's a fire pit.
Is it a fire? No, it's a
See?
fire pit.
It's a fire pit, no?
Yeah, I know.
It's not a pond. It's a fire pit.
Yeah, but right now it's a pond. It's full of water.
Yeah, but why is it full with dirty water?
Because we have a muddy yard. I bet you on the side of the house it's all muddy too. Obviously the rain stopped, people, so hopefully that little pond pump will rescue the basement, okay? I'm serious. I am so freaking choked, man. I am so freaking choked. I haven't came out here and done any work. And as my landlady is telling me wants to sell this house
Oh.
because she doesn't want to
And
snake on a
I wanna
freaking
show you
pipe.
something.
And I'm expected to go out
Come-
here
come
tomorrow
right here.
or at least sometime this week and finish
You see this
at the
house?
request of what the city wants from me yet.
Come on. Let's go show you the pond house. Down.
You want to go to the front and see?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mr.
There-
Brave little guy?
Yeah, and just water in there.
You think there's water in there
Yeah,
too?
I saw some.
You saw some.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, water got me.
Oh no, we don't want it on the camera.
Yeah.
This poor camera goes through so much, people. It gets in my purse when I'm outside working. Dirt gets in it. Water. Oh my Lord. Sawdust. What do we got in here? So, well, let's show this one here.
See?
Well,
See?
what?
I told you.
Oh, there is water in there. Eh?
Yeah, and there's a bridge I can walk. Watch.
You want to show me to walk on the bridge?
Yeah, watch.
Yeah.
1 foot, 2 foot.
I
1
can't
foot,
really see you in the
1,
dark, though.
2 foot.
Huh?
There you go.
Oh, okay. Let's go look at this little patch of water over
Yeah.
here.
I don't see no water in there. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Can't really put it on the edges of the water. No, on the edge. There you go, so they can see, right? So the members and friends can see. See that water, people? It's just yuck.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. And I want to show you something in my garden.
you want to show me something in the garden?
No,
garden that I have to come out and work in?
See that water in there too?
Yeah, I see water there too.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh, look. Come over here. I can't get out of you all water. I see water. Mud. Just see mud. See? Mud. Water,
Yeah.
mud. More water.
Okay, well that's okay. So anyway, people, I'll be back.